AI isn't a brain, it's a utility bill. Everyone's chanting agents like the invoice won't show up.
Hey friend, it's Wednesday, January 14th, 2026. I'm John, and Jenna. We need to talk about the agentic infrastructure shift. OpenAI is reportedly building a wearable called Sweetpea, designed by Johnny Ive, meant to become the primary AI interface instead of the iPhone. The device is said to use 2nm class silicon, pushing more AI work onto a personal device rather than only the cloud.
You said primary interface like it's inevitable, but owning the glass means owning returns, not vibes. If this thing needs heavy cloud anyway, you just created a new hardware subsidy with an App Store-sized tax.
The point is control of distribution and data. If the wearable becomes the default doorway, OpenAI stops renting access through someone else's platform rules.
Control is expensive when you're shipping atoms. Johnny Ive taste does not cover returns on manufacturing, support, replacements, and channel margins.
Because the interface moves from a screen to something always on you, usage shifts from sessions to continuous. That changes what people pay for and who captures the payment.
Continuous usage means continuous costs. If inference runs on device, your chip cost jumps. If it runs in the cloud, your power bill jumps.
And that is why 2nm matters here, not as a flex, but as a path to make on-device intelligence cheaper per interaction. If cost per action drops, you can price it like a subscription and still make money.
CAN is doing heroic work. Consumers already pay for phones, watches, and earbuds. You are trying to wedge a fourth device into the pocket with a fifth subscription.
Maybe it does not wedge in. Maybe it replaces the phone upgrade cycle, and the economic center moves from telecom bundles to AI service bundles.
Replace the iPhone, sure, but Apple does not surrender rent quietly. You are describing a platform war where the loser gets deplatformed and the winner gets regulated.
Which pulls us to Apple partnering with Google for foundation models and Google Cloud. If Apple routes more intelligence through Gemini, it diversifies away from being boxed out by OpenAI.
Or it admits it cannot keep up alone and hands user intent to a rival's compute meter. That margin leak is not a strategy, it is a bandage.
But it buys time. Apple keeps the device relationship, Google sells the picks and shovels, and OpenAI is forced to justify why Sweetpea should exist at all.
And the user gets privacy marketing while two clouds get richer. If the AI layer is shared, differentiation collapses into price and hardware fit.
Now connect that to MasterCard launching Agent Pay. If agents can buy things, the interface is not just chat. It is commerce with authorization rails.
I hear agents can buy and I see fraud, disputes, and chargebacks. Payments are not an API hobby. They are risk management with a balance sheet.
True, but MasterCard is signaling that agents will be treated like economic actors. If that becomes normal, the winning interface is the one that can safely trigger transactions.
Safely and profitably. If your agent triggers 10 micro purchases to save me 5 minutes, I still want to know who pays the fees.
Quote of the day from Fei Li. Spatial intelligence is AI's next frontier. AI needs to connect with the physical world, moving beyond LLMs.
Cool, but my frontier is the refund queue when the agent buys the wrong shampoo.
If Sweetpea wins, who owns the default approve gesture for spending? This is readme.ai from Chain of Thought. See you tomorrow.